Back out here on the John Deere 318 project. I got the rims completely cured up now and prepped. Well, they were prepped and then painted, and now they're all dry. So I'm going to start by putting some new valve stems in these holes. Okay, so the type of valve stem I'm going to be using is called a TR412. It's the nice short one. And these diameter are good for basically every lawn equipment piece I've ever seen. There might be different ones, but this one fits everything I've ever needed. And what I like is the fact that they are short. They don't get knocked off on branches and sticks and stuff. So I'm just going to take these off. Now there's two methods. Well, there's more than two methods, but you basically put it in from the back and then you pull it through. You could use anything from a pair of pliers to pull it through to what is the proper tool. This one is a fishing tool. You put that down through, screw it on, and you can pull it straight up. Or you could take this prying tool. This is also good for removing them. And you can put it on there. Again, you thread it on there. Use it on the rim and you just pop them up. All methods work. The least damaging way is not to use pliers. So I'm just going to be, just to get them to slide in a little easier, just use a little bit of this tire bead compound, tire and tube mounting compound. You put a little water on that, it is amazing how easily stuff will slide in there. Even when you get it really stuck, you know, when you're putting it on, you get it really stuck. The more you push, the more slippery it gets. It's amazing stuff. So I'm just going to take that. Any kind of mounting compound is going to be the same stuff, I'm sure. Screw the thing up in there, if I can ever do it. Right in there, and then all you're going to do is put this against the side of the rim, pop it up. Nothing to it, no damage at all. Now, in order to use my tire installation device, I have to have the bearings in because the hole's too big, otherwise the thing slips right through. So I've cleaned these bearings up 100%, got all the old grease out, and I'm going to put new grease in afterwards. I'm going to get a socket to help me get that flat. Whenever you're pounding in a bearing, you do not want to pound it on the inner race because then you're taking all the pressure from that going through the balls, then to the outside. You want to hit on the outside only. I'm going to put that something more firm, get that to go all the way down. That's looking a little better. Just so the lip sits all the way down there. You don't want any pre-play in there. I'm just taking that tire and tube mounting compound, putting it all around here, getting inside the lip there a little bit. In theory, only one of these sides is going to take the brunt of the needing to slip on, but I'll just do them both. Start by just pushing it on sideways. And oftentimes you can get the first one without even needing tools. Not today. Well, these have a heck of a sidewall on them. There she goes. And if I didn't mention it already, I like to use the Carlisle tires. I've just had really good luck with them. They're typically what most John Deere stuff would have come with originally. Okay, I'm going to be demonstrating the Cheetah bead seeder tool. This one's made by TSI. There are Chinese copies. I would not recommend them because you are dealing with air pressure, and these tanks need to be certified, and that is certified, as we can see there. Basically what it is it's designed to blow air very quickly into that part right there of the tire, down past the bead, and blow the tire up really quickly to get it to seat on the rim. This can be used on car tires, tractor tires, anything you got. It's a pretty simple device. I just got to get mine completely filled with air, and I'll be right back with you. One of the things that's nice about having a bead seeding tool is you don't need a large air compressor. A lot of times what you can do is put an air chuck on there, take the valve core out, and just give it a whole bunch of air pressure. These small tires will blow up like a balloon and pop on the bead anyway. But that doesn't always work, and even if it did, not everybody has a big compressor. So this allows you to use even the weeniest little compressor like this, or any compressor really, as long as you got a lot of time on your hands to let this whole tank fill up. It's 5 gallons, I think. It's CH5, yeah, 5 gallons. It will take you, a compressor like that, I think it takes like 15-20 minutes probably to fill it, because it's such a small little compressor. But nevertheless, I can still do all the work because this thing is a storage tank, and it'll give me the same pressure no matter how fast I had filled it. On mine, I put a quick disconnect here so I can just plug it in like an air tool. And then basically, for those that don't know what a bead is, the bead is the part of the tire right down in here, and there's a little lip, there's a raised area, the opposite side of this. There's a raised area, and that tire has to get up over it and be between this and the lip. And it's not easy to do that. Sometimes they pop right on, sometimes they won't pop on at all. So what this tool does is it'll give a quick shot of air down in here and blow up that tire like a balloon. And as it does, this will close off, preventing overinflation. The tool's designed. This is designed to rest on the rim, and this is designed to blow the air in. So let me show you what that looks like when we do it. And this happens in a split second. You open the valve. You open this valve here, and it lets out the entire tank of air in you know, a blink of an eye, and should seat both of those beads top and bottom and give you a little bit of inflation pressure at the same time. Right now I've just got mine to about 80 psi on a small tire. I think that'll do good enough. I'm tired of waiting for my little compressor to fill it, but you know, you could go up to 125. It'll do it. So let's see how this goes. And you better have your footing pretty good when you go to put this air in there. I've got it mostly on there. It didn't pop the whole way. I guess I should have put the whole 100 pounds in. But let's see if it'll fill now. Yep, bottom bead just popped. Top bead's coming up. There it goes. And we'll just fill it up to our recommended pressure. Pressure's at 10. I'm going to give it like 12 or 13 just to get the tire to stretch. I usually just run them about 12. There we go. Fully seated, both sides. And we didn't have to work that hard.